Hi everybody, welcome back or welcome to the channel. It's your boy Reactee, and today we're doing top 5 scary ghost videos that are truly terrifying from Fearsome's top 5. And let's go.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Prepare to get creeped out as we take a look at 5 scary ghost videos. Number 1. Over on TikTok, a woman named Steph shares glimpses of her daily life. She never expected to go viral until one of her videos caught the attention of over 1 million people. Late one night, Steph's son was home alone. The house was still and nothing seemed out of the ordinary until Steph received an unexpected notification from her security camera. Her curiosity quickly turned to dread as she reviewed the footage, as the camera set up in her dining room caught something deeply unsettling. Just moments before her son entered the room, an unnerving figure appeared in the kitchen, and then just as eerily, it was gone. This unknown figure quickly walked towards the hallway, soon fading into the darkness. And by the time her son turned the corner, this figure was nowhere to be found. According to her son, there was no one else in the house at the time.
But apparently he felt something or saw something out of the corner of his eye, because as soon as he turned the corner, he looked into that hallway. So he must have seen something or felt something. That is weird, and it didn't disappear around the corner; it just faded into the background. That was really weird, actually.
Time, or at least no one he was aware of. When Steph first caught a glimpse of this footage, a cold chill shot down her spine, as she was then left with a terrifying question. Was this a ghost, or possibly an intruder clearly captured inside of her home? Number 2. One night, a man named Pete was relaxing at home, casually scrolling on his phone, when suddenly, out of the corner of his eye, he could have sworn that he saw the wheelchair across from him eerily move. He kept his eyes focused on this chair and began recording just in case it actually moved. And what happened next left him speechless.
That wheelchair is not even open, is it? It looks like it's closed up. So it's narrower, it takes up less space. That's what it looks like anyway, but it's hard to tell from this angle.
Unbelievably, the wheelchair began to rock back and forth, slowly inching forward and back. And despite being blocked by a pile of stuffed animals, the chair somehow managed to push past them and turn in the opposite direction. This chilling movement looks as if someone that we cannot see was pushing this chair. And with Pete being the only person in the room at the time, who or what could have possibly caused them?
That one's really weird too. Wow, Fearsome has a couple good ones so far. Now the interesting thing about that is it looked like it turned to face the window, like somebody wanted to look out the window. And like I said, it was closed up. That was clear when it turned. So that's weird. That was a weird one.
And how the hell did Pete manage to remain so calm while witnessing this? Number 3. A man on TikTok named Josh Robillard has been consistently posting videos of the haunting in his home since 2021. Over the years, he's witnessed countless things that have made his stomach drop. From hearing voices when he's home alone to seeing objects move as if they were touched by an unseen hand. Josh has done his best to document these occurrences, and despite all the time that's passed, this activity seems to be stronger than ever.
Okay, I've definitely heard something down there. Banging or something.
After hearing banging, Josh went to investigate. As he stepped into the room...
Oh. Okay, look. The doll is currently right here, its face going towards the kitchen or the stairs that he just came down. This light's swinging. This cross is upside down.
The sight of the chandelier swinging immediately caught his eye. And as he panned his camera to the left...
And now this doll's turned to face him. Because it was facing that way. So it was looking at this wall.
He realized that the doll on the counter had somehow turned around completely. A few months later, while Josh was the only person in the house, he began to hear the familiar sound of banging.
Not again. Here it goes downstairs. Hello? Hello? No, I don't think so. No. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
After witnessing the wooden horse begin to rock back and forth, Josh immediately said...
It's the flashing light on the far side of the room that caught my attention first, and then the rocking horse. That is... Oh, this whole haunting is creepy. It almost feels like it's a poltergeist type thing.
Nope, and headed right back upstairs. Whatever is in his home seems to be drawn to this small wooden horse. As just a week later, while in his basement, he witnessed this.
Okay. So you just came down here to go watch a movie. I swear that thing was moving again.
The really weird part is my parents had a horse like that I used as a kid. Exactly like that, except mine was red and had a black mane and black tail. But yeah, that's the exact same rocking horse I had. That's creepy.
Maybe it was just me, but it definitely seemed like it was starting to move or about to move. Yep, there it goes again. I don't even know what to do at this point. This is not even mine, it's my nephew's. They just left it here. This happened yesterday too, but I didn't record it. It'll start, then stop, start, then stop. See? Yep, see? Start again. Great.
The white horse was once again completely still and motionless, then suddenly began to aggressively rock back and forth. These chilling occurrences eventually led him to set up his camera several times to see what it might catch. And in one of these videos, something downright bone-chilling was caught. Above the stairs, a pale face suddenly emerged from the darkness, with two pitch-black eyes staring directly into the camera. This unsettling, ghoulish face definitely does not look like a living person, and the way it slowly revealed its face, coming upside down from the ceiling, is a whole new level of creepy shit. Number 4. After coming across an old abandoned farmhouse, Elliot and Joe from the Ghost Theory YouTube channel couldn't resist taking a look inside. After gracefully crawling through a window, the two cautiously began exploring from room to room.
The gracefully crawling through the window has a guy almost falling on his face. That's funny. That's funny, Fearsome. That was good.
They quickly noticed that just about everything had eerily been left behind, and they soon made a chilling discovery.
What was that?
This feels really weird. Wow, there's loads of antiques and stuff. Look at this. I was not expecting all this. I thought this was going to be properly gone and destroyed.
It's quite a pristine, abandoned house, isn't it? Like, got the right amount of decay.
Yeah. Oh, I can see what's happened.
What?
Someone's died. They were ill.
Oh,
They've got
right.
a hospital bed in the living room.
Yeah.
Elderly person.
The hospital bed in the living room was an unnerving sight, most likely meaning that someone passed away inside of the home. The guys went on to introduce themselves to any nearby spirits, but something in the house was definitely off.
My name is Elliot, and
Mine
this idiot here...
Isn't. Continue. And
Listen.
I can just hear distant traffic and dogs and
I
stuff.
can hear talking.
That was a click.
Hello? There's movement. Can you move something in front of me?
The faint sounds of movement and voices can just barely be heard. Elliot and Joe then ventured to the workshop, where things got
I didn't hear any of it. I heard a slight sound of yeah in one of them, but one of the disembodied voice segments, but I didn't hear any movement other than them shifting or moving their arms because their coats are making loud noises. But otherwise, I didn't hear anything.
just a bit weirder.
Well, why wasn't that on camera?
It was, that's recording.
What the actual hell?
Without much of anything happening in the workshop, they headed back inside. But when they did, they heard something that instantly gave them goosebumps.
Is that a car radio? I thought I could hear her talking a minute ago. Go for it, that's music. You know. That's loud. Loud but far away.
You think you would have heard that the first time you were in the house? Yeah, it definitely sounds like a radio going, but it sounds like it's playing 2 or 3 different stations at a time. Because it sounds like the music is overlapping, for sure. Oh.
That's in the house.
It can't be. It can't be. That has to be a car that's pulled up. It has to be. It can't be. There's no chance there's something going. It has stopped, so someone's pulled up. Yeah. But I did use. You'd hear a car, surely, before you hear the radio. And why would you pull up listening to music that loud?
it's not. There's no car out there.
It might just be on the driveway. You wouldn't drive in there, surely. I can't believe that would be a car. That would just turn up that you can't hear the car, can't see the lights, but they're playing the radio so loud that you can hear it from all the way down the opposite side of the house. And then just randomly stop. You can never hear them getting out of the car. You can't hear anything other than just music.
I'm actually slightly panicking.
Yeah, and I don't understand.
They're so close to it.
Like, it's one of those, you know that it was loud just because of how far away it had to have been for us to be able to hear it there.
Yeah.
Can
You'd hear it. You'd hear the car. You would hear it because that track is just pure, like, potholes and gravel.
The thing is, right, so if that was really far away, like if it was like really like a, how do I explain it? Like, if it's like a village hall playing music really far away, like a concert type thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it wouldn't matter whether we were in there or over here, we'd hear it the same amount. But because the difference of us just walking from there to here, or not here, but the other kitchen bit made the difference between us not being able to hear it at all to being hearing it relatively loud, means it has to be relatively close to us.
I thought it was in here.
But that's what I mean, it almost then has to be. Or someone's just outside in a car playing fucking whatever that was, trumpets and shit.
The eerie sound of classic music echoed from somewhere.
Yeah, they definitely got scared from that. That was very, very not acting.
Inside of the house, Elliot and Joe initially thought the music was simply coming from a car outside. But after investigating, they realized there were no cars anywhere nearby. In search for answers, the two decided to set up a REM pod near an old radio they found in the house.
I'm gonna put this by the radio.
I was actually going to say maybe try it next to that.
I won't do that then.
I try to look to see if there's anything else that can play music.
Yeah.
I don't think there is in here. I think we don't actually know if it came from in here, to be fair.
If there's anybody, any energy, any spirit, any entity, or was that you who made the music play?
Is it worth putting this on it?
Yeah. Whoa! I turned around instantly. I can see you're nowhere near anything. What was that?
The books?
The books falling from the shelf caught them off guard and instantly put them on edge. They began stacking more books on the edge of the shelf in an attempt to recreate it. This new pile of books wasn't moving an inch when suddenly they heard this.
And it's one of those situations we can't prove either way,
Yeah.
but the fact that I had moved it says absolutely.
There's energy. Can you push the books off the side?
See?
Those books on that cabinet that we were just touching, can you push them off the side? And then we'll be happy. We'll be so happy, we'll leave you alone in peace unless you don't want us to. That'll be absolutely brilliant. Please use the energy that you're using to set this off and push those books off.
They stood in silence, patiently waiting for something to happen, listening carefully to every little sound coming from the darkness around them.
Why does it sound like a car's coming?
That was the wind. I thought that was a car then.
I know, it literally sounded like a car just drove past, but didn't. Like, drove past the front, not the side. That's impossible, isn't it?
Again, no lights, so yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't drive past the front regardless, can you?
I don't think
Like,
you
even-
can.
Okay, that movement I heard. There's a thump for sure.
Why does that sound like someone come through the front door?
That's exactly what that sounded like.
What they thought was the faint sound of a car driving by could be heard outside. Soon after, the sound of movement by the front door caught their attention. With their eyes locked on the front door, they patiently waited to hear it again. But no further activity came from that area of the house. At this point, the investigation began winding down. But the question still lingering in both of their minds was, where was that phantom music coming from? Number 5. Someone you've seen on this channel before is a man named Jorge who's consistently documented the haunting in his home since 2023. His entire TikTok account is a grim archive of the relentless paranormal activity that torments him and his family on a daily basis. When these chilling occurrences began to pick up, he installed cameras around his home to capture his experiences. But just recently, one of these experiences left him screaming in fear.
Not something bad.
Something bad?
Yeah, something wrong with
I just took the garbage out.
you.
Oh yeah, it does smell bad. That's probably a demon. I'm trying to. No, I'm not gonna make it mad. I promise you. I'll have some holy water for the sake of anything.
I have seen this guy before. This guy's family has been all over these compilation channels, different variations. Did you see when he was walking by the counter here, the cross on the wall flipped upside down while he was walking? That was, whew. But yeah, this poor guy and his family. This must be stressful.
Okay. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, any entity that is in this house, this instant right now, by me reading this Bible, I command everything to leave this house this instant. Whoa! Whoa! Where you going? Amen! In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, I ask you to leave this house right now. I ask you to leave this house now. No! Leave this house now in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Leave it now. I
Moments after stepping into the kitchen, the cross on the wall twisted unnaturally, flipping upside down as if by a ghostly hand. Out of habit, he then grabbed his Bible, but as he began reading from it, the wind chimes shuddered, as if struck by an invisible force. His daughter bolted in terror, and within seconds, the cleaning wipes on the table were thrown to the floor. Desperate, Jorge raised his cross, but this only seemed to enrage whatever was lingering around him, as the refrigerator door flung open on its own. And the final straw for Jorge was a chair getting knocked over, which sent him running from the room. These bone-chilling events may be common in their home, but Jorge and his family will never get used to this unseen force wreaking havoc around them. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
Well, that was another terrifying video from Fearsome's Top 5. If you enjoyed this, drop a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. do the same over at Fearsome's channel. He puts out really good videos. I love these videos. These are some of the best ones I think I've seen of all the compilation channels. And that poor Jorge guy in the last video, his family's gone through a ton of stuff. It is crazy. I didn't notice the TikTok at the first. He usually puts that information there. So I would suggest stopping the video at the first of that segment, and checking out his TikToks, because those are, if they're all like that, then it's scary stuff. But I will catch you next Friday for another Fright Night Friday. I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.